The political temperature in Anambra is rising as the African Democratic Congress accuses Governor Charles Soludo of using state resources to influence voters ahead of the upcoming local polls. Now, while the governor's camp dismisses the claim as baseless and politically motivated, the allegations have ignited concerns about money politics and the integrity of Nigeria's elections. Now, joining me to discuss this is Daniel Ezegwe, is the senior media aide to the governor of Anambra State. I also have joining me in the studio right now, Ifeanyi Mbanusi, is the head protocol at Chukwuma Soludo campaign council for the ADC. Gentlemen, thank you for your time.
Good evening, Dapo.
All right. Thank you so much for, of course, joining this conversation right now. Let me start off with, of course, the, well, I call it the allegations right now by the ADC. Or maybe we should even start with, yeah, let me start with you, the ADC. Now, at a recent campaign ground, that's at Orumba South local government area, the governor did make some statements saying that maybe I should just pick some of the things he said. He said, when we were campaigning for the Senate, we knew we were going to win every ward in the South Senatorial Zone, but we still had some incentives. Any ward that Abga won received 1 million naira, and we won all the wards in Orumba South. He went further to say, we promised each of these wards 1 million naira, and next week we'll redeem it. The ward that comes first will get 5 million, the second 3 million, the third 2 million. That was the deal. For November 8, any ward that wins again will receive 1 million, while the first 3 performing wards would get 5 million, 2 million, and 1 million respectively. Now, your party, that's the ADC, did respond swiftly to this, saying that this is a public confession of vote buying. I know that you represent the candidate, one of the governorship candidates, that's the candidate for the ADC. Now, I mean, for some, they will feel that maybe this isn't vote buying because he was just talking to his fellow party men.
Well, good evening, viewers. I think, obviously, it transformed to vote buying. There's no way you can start making promises to the electorate. It will exactly mean vote buying. And that is what we see that it is killing the election. When you trying to induce people, trying to make promises, trying to offer gift of any kind, it transforms to vote buying.
So
I will say that such things should not be allowed in any election. They should allow the electorate to vote according to their conscience. I don't see the reason why somebody will go to campaign and be telling, if you do this, we'll give you 1 million. If you do this, we'll give you 3 million by November 8. It actually showed in the election of August 16th. Because if you look at the election, both the House of Assembly and the senatorial election of the Anambra South, it showed exactly that it is all about vote buying. African Democratic Party does not, Congress does not cut out for such things. They will not want to go and buy votes. They will not go and induce. We want to bring a total change in Anambra State. And I believe if we continue, if we can be able to let people know their rights and the consequences of vote buying, it should be able to make people vote rightly this time.
All right, now let's of course direct the conversation right now to the senior media aide. Give the ADC the opportunity to respond to some of the things that you have said.
Sure. I have heard what he's saying, but what I want to say, voter apathy is the major problem. But we are also in our own campaign trying to explain to people, trying to let them know that they should come out to vote.
Are you also incentivizing them?
Of course, no, we are trying to talk to them to know the importance of coming out to vote. That this time around, their vote will count.
Without any gifts or cash?
We are not giving gifts. We are only trying to sensitize. We are trying to let them know that we want to bring a change in Anambra State. Total change. With what John Chukwuma Soludo had, the plans he had for Anambra State, will bring a total change in Anambra State. As we continue, I should be able to let you know his agenda
Anyway, we of course will go on a quick break. Once we return, we'll definitely dig deeper into some of the issues, particularly insecurity, which seem to be at the forefront of the conversation right now. Stay with us. We will be right back.
Criticize everything.
I don't have to start answering such questions because one, today is Monday. He said they have gone to campaign at Onitsha. The wife went to Isuofia, went to Otofa in Anambra South. Let me tell you, if you watch the movement and watch what they use to beef up the security when they are moving, you will not be wondering if Anambra is safe. How many armored cars does he move with on his campaign trail? How many armored cars? In a place where somebody has governed and felt he has done well, and he will not be able to move freely. In our own case, we don't have to do all those things. We move gently. We are only trying to educate people to understand. For them to know, one, that this issue of vote buying is a crime under the law, under the electoral law of 2022. 2022 as amended is a crime and is punishable under section 121. Okay, so subsection 1A, B, C. If you do anything in any way, trying to offer, trying to give somebody gift, anything in any way, to elect somebody in position, you have already committed.
So you're saying the governor right now might have committed an electoral offense?
No, I mean, from what happened on the August 16th by-election, it was obvious everywhere. And that is what they're also hoping again. But on our own, we're trying to let people know that when you collect any such, you have sold your birthright. You have mortgaged your right. For the next 4 years, you don't even have mouth to come and say the government is not doing well. So that's the situation. So I will not come to start arguing with him about moving on Monday. Monday that people have not come out to open their shops freely. When the governor asked them asked them to come out and open their shops, have they come out to open their shops?
All right. Maybe we should also direct the same question to Daniel. Daniel, maybe you'd like to also respond to state now. Is this an admittance in any way, according to him,
not
defeat?
Not at all. You see, I don't want to go into arguing with him about all these things he's saying, but I can tell you that the governor has not done anything.
In terms of voter education?
Both voter education, if they know that they have done something, they should stop the idea of when they go for campaign, they will now ask people to donate money to them. Are you, those people donating money to them, 50 million, what have they done for the community? When you have to look at it. The thing that they are doing is to use a kind of what I would call intimidation. We are not afraid of them. And let me say it here, specifically that Anambra people want change.
What kind of change?
They need another person to come and show them the true governance, what governance it is all about in Anambra State.
What is governance all about in Anambra
Governance State? In Anambra State is governance that will show empathy.
So the current administration lacks empathy.
Yes, that will show equity, that will show efficiency. That is what governance in Anambra needs at this particular time. You have to feel for the people, not giving them taxes. Some people are paying triple taxes.
In the state?
Without knowing, yes. There are a lot of things. I can tell you here that people of Anambra State are tired of this government. I don't want to start mentioning things. Let us concentrate on vote buying. And if it should desist from vote buying, trying to mop up money to come on the day of election and be telling people, if anybody give you money, collect, vote your conscience. That I support. But me as a lawyer wouldn't say I support that, because when anybody give you anything, it amounts to crime. It amounts to criminal offense against the law, against the electoral law, which is punishable under the same law. If you're caught doing that, you should be jailed for 12 months, but not more than 12 months. You could be fined for up to 500,000, but not more than 500,000. It could be any amount, depending, or it could be both. It is a criminal offense. So I wouldn't support the idea of people coming to give people money to induce them to vote or give them any kind of gift. So that is what is apparent. And they are doing it with impunity. You see, and people are also talking about that. So what we try to do to sensitize the electorate for them to know it is your right to come out to vote. And another thing again, you see, when they're doing these things in the previous election, the security personnel will just look out. The INEC will just, you see, this is something that we wouldn't want to continue. We want, let the election be free and fair. Let us see how people will now come and vote for him.
All right. Anyway, before, of course, we wrap this up, Daniel.
Look at these antics. They love the way the governor's performance.
I think
Let's just play less of politics and dwell more on reality.
To find out. But I'd like to say a big thank you to the guest at this time. Daniel Ezegwe, the senior media aide to the governor of Anambra State, and also Ifeanyi Mbanusi is the head protocol for the John Chukwuma Soludo Campaign Council of the ADC. Once again, gentlemen, thank you for your time.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Jaco. Thank you.
All right.
See you again soon.